Welcome back, my darlings, my beautiful collective. So for today's Oracle Tarot combo, we're going to be using the Past Life Oracle deck, a deck that we've used before. I feel called to kind of use this one. We haven't done it in a while. So maybe for some of us who have been really questioning recently, like yours truly, past lives. Let's see what Spirit can tell us. Angels, ancestors, guides, beings of light, ascended masters, for our highest good and purpose. May we receive good and clear guided messages. May the messages we receive enable us to reach our highest timeline, our highest path forward, our highest version of self. So, of course, as always, we do hope that these messages find us well. And we are also going to remind you that tarot services are available via the link in my bio. Should you feel the need to check in on the energies that you find in a relationship. In a relationship? This is what came out. This one. We're going to talk about that. In a collective reading, such as one of these, or the energies that you find that are very specific to your own unique set of circumstances, you can go ahead and book with me at the link in my bio, and we can explore those energies together. That being said, let's return our attention and focus back over to the Oracle, where, you know, Lucy, you got some explaining to do. All right. What popped out? So this, like, it caught my eye as I was doing the intro. That's why I went with relationship instead of the regular, the standard intro. Karmic relationship came out heavy. Okay, so some of you, you know, past lives, you may have this karmic relationship with someone or something. Angels. Interesting. So in some of your past lives, you know, some of you may have had involvements with an angel. Father. Connects deeply with me. Angel and father, for sure. My father passed when I was about 10. Ever since, I feel like he has been a guardian angel of mine. And as I say this, I get chills. So I know he's constantly watching over me. Ships. I do feel like ships are very important in my own past journey. Currently, we live near the water, you know, and I feel like it has always been a part of my life. Trust and faith. Also a very big component ever since I was young. Not to say that my faith hasn't been shaken at times, but I definitely feel like called to faith. Wisdom. Wisdom. That's something that I connect with too. The white hair in our culture, or part of the folklore growing up, is that it is a touch of wisdom. Lessons and blessings. Okay. And the last bit is galactic. There's more to this life. Okay, one last thing. As I put the deck down, the card for galactic flew off, and phobias also came out. So, if any of these things resonate with you, then this message for the collective may be something that you need to listen to. It may contain kernels of wisdom or guidance for you today. This is a new deck that I got. It's a mini deck. It was cute. I had been seeing these. They're a little on the pricey side, but I feel like worth it. So this is the Intuit Pocket Edition. Kimberly Aria. It says the Intuit Oracle family of cards. So I do like these cards. They are quite beautiful. I did want to own a piece of it, but I also wanted to add something unique to my collection. So I chose to go with the mini deck so that way I can make it a little bit more portable. And so this is one that I'm hoping to be able to take with me on the road. So especially on my trip coming up, that way I don't have to lug many big decks. I can have just one kind of all-inclusive, you know. All right, so we are asking our angels, ancestors, guides, beings of light, ascended masters for our highest good and purpose. May we receive good and clear guided messages. May the messages we receive enable us to reach our highest timeline, highest path forward, highest version of self. Now, I will say this. It's not too terribly expensive. It's kind of in line with the other tarot decks. I will say this. I have a certain price point that I usually pay for my decks because I've bought several of them, but that's my price point. That's what I'm comfortable with. You know, it fits my budget. You guys might have something a little different, but, you know, to each their own. And I'm not going to say that I haven't bought decks that I really, really, really wanted, because if there is a deck that I really want, I add it to my collection, you know. So that being said, I felt like I had to explain. I said that they were pricey, but not overly so, right? So, all right. So again, we hope these messages find you well, and we do hope that that we can get some good and clear guided messages here. I feel like we got enough for right now. Let's see what we got. Okay. So the energy or what's popping up for us already. Okay, I've got Five of Wands. Five of Wands energy is the energy of competition. On there, it's like a soccer match going on, and it says personality clashes. Yes and no. I feel like, are there times whenever you don't get along with your person? Probably. Everyone has these little disputes, right? But I feel like there's just tension between the two of you. Sometimes that tension needs to play out, or needs to be like, you know, you go with this back and forth until there's this time for a release. I think you know where I'm going with that. Page of Swords energy. This is, it says thirst for knowledge. I feel like someone is trying to understand this connection. I feel like they're trying to wrap their head around, like, why do we have this dynamic relationship, me and this person? I feel like this is coming from the masculine perspective, because I feel like the feminine already knows, like, duh, it's obvious. Why wouldn't it be obvious to you, right? But I feel like the masculine is keeping their distance. They want to come forward. They want to have this relationship, but something is holding them back. Eight of Cups. This is the energy of walking away. It did come out in the reverse, though. So in the reverse, it says lack of direction. I feel like that we're going to keep it in the reverse. Normally, I don't do reversals, but I feel like what Spirit is saying is your person is trying to find their way. Right now, they feel untethered. They feel pulled to you, but something is keeping them from fully coming forward. Eight of Pentacles energy. It says Eight of Coins. I do feel like they are trying to do the work. They're trying to do the spiritual work to come forward. Interesting. This is a card of Virgo. Right? So they're very much hard at work here. Five of Swords energy. This one says not by the rules. I feel like, oh, this is what it has. It has some flowers, and behind their back, the masculine has a sword. I feel like they are kind of torn at times. I feel like part of them wants to reach out to you and have this relationship, but then part of them is holding something back, and that's kind of like the knife behind their back. It's not like they want to hurt you intentionally. I don't feel, not in this connection anyway, but I feel like they're afraid that they can't have what it is that they want, but I feel like they're also afraid of hurting you. Understand that this is justice and there will be balance in this situation, okay? Seven of Wands. I feel like they're coming to the conclusion that this connection is worth fighting for. And I feel like they're going to step it up. They are finding their boldness, their confidence. Leo energy is present on the card as well. Seven of Swords. So this is the energy of, it says, what it seems. I feel like someone is doing a lot of planning. And as they've realized that this connection is worth fighting for, I feel like they're trying to figure a way on how to make it work. Interesting. 7, 7, 7. So 7 of Wands, 7 of Swords, 7 of Cups. I feel like they're daydreaming. This says new possibilities. Or many possibilities, rather. I apologize. So someone is daydreaming about how to make this happen. Trying to go through all of their decisions. It's interesting. 7 of Pentacles as well. We had the 7 of Wands, 7 of Swords, 7 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles, 7, 7, 7. 7, 7, 7, 7, 7 might be significant for you. Okay? The Star card. So the 7 of Pentacles is that things are working. It's investment energy. So it's going to take time for the investment to bring forth fruit. The Star card. There's major healing here. Okay? I feel like that's a confirmation. There's major healing here. Okay? It says wish granted. 9 of Cups. Did we say wish granted? This is a wish fulfillment. Every bit of that. So you have a big wish coming in, and it's going to really make you happy. 9 of Pentacles energy. This is something that you have wanted for a while. This is someone, perhaps, that you've had your eye on. Someone is looking good, but it's also abundance, and I feel like it's both. 8 of Wands. It's coming in quick, y'all. These are manifestations. They're gaining momentum. It's picking up speed. It's going to come in. 1, 2, 3, 4, as I say that. The Moon card. This talks about things that are hidden. This talks about emotions, hopes, fears, dreams. 6 of Pentacles. So this is equal exchange, giving and taking, equal exchange of giving and receiving. Okay? The Tower. This is a reckoning, it says. Someone is gaining clarity or instant enlightenment. Also, I feel like with the Tower, it is releasing something. Because sometimes to change, we need to let something go. And what's being let go? This devilish energy. Anything that had strings attached, whatever was holding your person back. 8 of Swords. This is something that's had them in their head. Interesting, there's a lighthouse on there. Lighthouse is a symbol of clarity. And it's, you know, I feel like it's also trying to warn us of danger. Lighthouses are significant for me. I feel like your person is really considering this 4 of Wands, this union here. Celebration. They want to be with you. And 4 of Swords. I feel like they've been really taking their time because I feel like they really don't want to mess this up. This is really planning for the future kind of energy here. 4 of Cups. I feel like they can't stop thinking about you. Sometimes it's disinterest, but I feel like they're just bored in the relationship that they're in right now. And I do feel like they're in another relationship. 4 of Pentacles. And I feel like the reason why they're bored is because they've been holding back. 4, 4, 4, 4 is important in this reading as well. So if you've been seeing like all 7s, all 4s, this relationship, this reading is likely for you. Page of Wands. There's limitless potential here, but I feel like there's also this communication of desire that's going to come forward. Queen of Cups energy. Feminine water sign. This is Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio. I feel like this has to do with trying to make a decision about either a Queen of Cups energy or a Queen of Pentacles energy. This masculine has love for both, okay? He's showing up as King of Cups energy. He has a lot of love for both of these females. And I say females, we're talking about energy, feminine energy. But I feel like with the Page of Pentacles, I feel like it's gaining clarity about who he needs to be with or who he wants to be with. The energy at the bottom of the deck is the Three of Cups. This is the energy of the masculine really having a hard time deciding which of the two feminines he really wants to be with. But I feel like that day of reckoning is coming. Okay, let's just take one more card. What's the outcome? Because we're already beyond our limits here. Temperance. Temperance talks about patience, that things are aligning as they should. And the Death card. This has been coming out a lot. So I feel like this is not only a nod to a change in energies, but also a time frame. I feel like Scorpio season is going to be very important. Scorpio season and Sagittarius season. Interesting. These are the cards of Scorpio and Sagittarius. The feminine energy that the masculine may wind up with may have Sagittarius energy or Scorpio energy in their charts. The Hanged Man. So still very heavily caught up in trying to make a decision, but the Chariot, a decision is coming. Nine of Wands. This is a test of faith. Spirit, can we get an outcome card? Who are they going to choose? This is again a test of faith. We know that. King of Pentacles. I feel like the masculine's going to choose himself. And with the Nine of Swords, there's a bit of anxiety here about the situation that he's put himself in. But ultimately, Knight of Cups. I feel like they're going to choose love. So, I hope that helps. Sorry, I know this is a long reading. Peace, love, and light to you. We'll see you next time. Okay, I did not pick up my cards, and I wanted to show you the last thing. I was kind of like worried, why is Spirit not giving us an answer as to how the saga is going to end? The last three cards kind of tell the story. I pulled the Emperor. So the reason why all this is happening is because the Divine Masculine is learning to level up. The Hierophant. There is a union coming for this masculine and the person that he ultimately chooses. And it's because they are the lovers. So, union is coming. It says 3 of Wands and also 10 of Pentacles. So that is definitely coming in soon, in the near future, is this union. So, now, peace, love, and light to you, and we'll see you next time.